All right, guys, good morning. What is up? We have things and stuff going on today. Money Monday, whole lot of stuff. See, David, whoops. What did I just do? Oh man, I'm doing all kinds of crazy stuff with my watch list. What I have? Oh man. All right, hold on. I had this one back in here. There we go. All right, so we got APD in ripping through the roof so far this morning. From 6.75 all the way up to $13 above all indicators. Uh, Great press release. There's, I guess, they're a vaccine neutralizing antibodies against COVID, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, APDN is absolutely a monster. It's just ripping. So there's going to be a lot of volume on this for sure. I'm sure all eyes are going to be on this right at the start. ANIX, they got a decent press release. They announced discovery of first COVID 19 therapeutic candidates, some other stuff like that. Uh, Spiked up from 190 to 341, been selling off since then. RESI, this is a REIT, and they announced a termination of a merger, but for some reason Amherst has to pay them $25 million fee, I guess, for their merger falling through. And it's gapped down quite a bit. It was all the way down to $8, but it's rebounded 62 cents so far. Not a lot of volume on it, but maybe if the SPY keeps rebounding, then it can get some action. SPY had a nice drop overnight. Had been going straight down since last Thursday. Now it's kind of trying to find some support down in this area, so we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens there. Then KLXE, they got a merger with Quintana Energy. Stock gapped up to $1.97. Right now it's trading around 153. Not a ton of volume on it yet. UAVS I just put on my watch list just because it is down here to 9. Maybe it can get a bounce or something. I don't know. Then KLXE. Oh, I already said KLXE. Then Codex. The old Codex. Ripping about $1.35 so far. They got their test has been approved for sale in Mexico. They've got government approvals and increased orders on their test kits, so they could get some attention. And then YGYI, they launched a direct consumer web interface for FDA approved hand sanitizers. So basically, they're selling their hand sanitizers online. Now, moved all the way up to 220. It's down to 180 right now, looking pretty ugly. Kind of light on volume, but could get some attention. And then I got old Capper on here. Capper held up once again, held above that $7. So there's a possibility we could see another continuation on Capper, maybe today or tomorrow. But yeah, a lot of options. Yeah, APDN's going to be all eyes on that. I mean, the stock doubled in price in pre-market, but to me it's really high up right now. And it's going to be kind of tricky to figure out. I mean, the 200 is the 9. Or I'm sorry, the 200-day moving average is at $9. And there's some support from the top of this candle and this candle at $8.92. So maybe $9 would be some support if it drops down that low. That's the other thing. This guy could keep moving pretty crazily, and I can't really get many shares of it. Maybe 50 at this point. But I'm gonna wait things out today. I'm gonna wait the first 30 minutes out and let everything do its thing. So I'm not in any hurry. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna sit back, relax. If you guys are feeling it, And hey, you guys make some money, I'll watch you guys. What? The last couple of Mondays I've been getting burnt going too gung ho. So today I'm just gonna chill out. I'll chill out, just watch. Because I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens with the SPY. I want to see what happens with several of these stocks before I start making decisions. See, the SPY is trying to test that 280 mark hard. See, APDN, little bounce so far off the VWAP. ANIX almost down to that 200. Codex popping up. Codex looks like it might try for 15 here. Now, I don't know if it's going to break 15. Imagine it's going to test it. See, an STML, I'm pretty sure, is a reverse stock split. Because it gapped up. Oh, no, somebody's acquired it. Okay. So basically it's at the price they're acquiring it for, so that's not going to do anything most likely. So let's look at a couple more of these real quick. KLXE, nothing yet. YGYI, nothing yet. Capper, nothing yet. RESI actually went all the way up to 970 and just, what just happened? So it looks like it opened up pretty high and then dropped $1 and got halted. That's strange. There we go. Now my sway scanner is working. See, NNVC, PHIO. So nothing popping up on this yet. See, what was ANIX? Oh, yeah, okay. What does this say? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. If this holds up the 200 day and starts coming back around, could be some potential here. See, APDN cracking the VWAP. So the question is, how low is APDN gonna go? Codex, did it get halted? No. Broke 15, but see, 16 is going to be a tough area. Got a lot of resistance at 16 on Codex right across that top there. Yeah, APDN 10 might be a good area. 10 always seems to hold up as some support. 9 is definitely going to be stronger support. But like I said, I don't know if it can get to 9. But 10 you can see right here, there's a couple of candles running right across there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles that hit at $10 as resistance, and then it broke. So 10 should be some support. But I like 9 better. See, ANIX popping up a little bit. Codex pulling back here. KLXZ all the way down. See, YGYI. YGYI's got resistance at $2. Pretty strong resistance. And 210. Let's see how Capper popping up a little bit here. Kind of like the Cappers through the VWAP and the 9. Keep a close eye on Capper. APDN still slowly coming down. ANIX right there. Codex still in that area. YGYI, nothing yet. I like the pattern on SINT. It's right above 3 indicators. It's got room up to 93 cents. If it can break 67. So 67 or 63. It's right there at it. Like I said, I'm not touching anything this first 30 minutes. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, 6:30 market openers. That's going to be rough. You might want to switch to Forex so you can trade anytime. No, don't switch to Forex. It's a bad idea. Although, right now, you could probably pick the US dollar against the euro, and if we go to war with China or whatever and they keep printing money, Mike could make some good money off of the US dollar versus the euro. So Capper is actually moving here. Almost up to $8 so far, and $8 has kind of been that resistance area where it's been testing $7 support and then trying to break 8. You can see it's right here, right across this line. Draw a line right at $8. Bam. Close enough, but you can see, you know, got held up all through here, got held up here, got held up here, got held up here, got held up here, held up here. And now it's about to hit that $8 mark again, but we have been building higher lows, so if it breaks $8, it could really start moving. I like Capper. That's why it's on my watch list again, because old Capper's look at it, it's trying to break $8 right now. Capper's a good fellow. See, YGYI still slowly coming up a little bit, maybe. So it's breaking over 8 now. It's a pretty good run so far on Capper. From a low of 720 all the way up to 820, a dollar run. You know about the Forex. You don't want to do Forex, Josh? Now, let's see. I kind of want Capra to come down a little bit before it tries to break 8. I'd like to see a little bit more slower move up to 8, so the VWAP and the 9 can catch up. Let's see, what's APDN doing? APDN may have found a bottom at 1050. Yeah. So we can give APDN a few minutes here to see if 1050 is going to be this bottom support, or see if it's going to crack. ANIX still selling off. Codex might actually start moving pretty good here if it breaks over 1525. Still nothing there. That's just ugly. I don't know YGYI yet either. Let's see, it sways standard. PXY. MLND, what are you running for? Huh. Gamble. This is the esports stock here. Not sure why it's moving, but it is. It's trying to break the 50 now. It's got room up to 460. NMVC with a U shape here. NVC. Keep an eye on NVC here for a second. This might get going. If it breaks 640, then it could get going. It's got the 50-day right here at 628. But like I said, 640 is where it's got some resistance at in pre-market. But yeah, trying to break above all indicators right now. They have a press release. I really didn't think it was that good. That's why I didn't put it on my watch list. It's just a disclosure agreement, but UAVS starting to pop up a little bit too. NVC doesn't have a lot of volume yet, though. It needs more volume on this U-shape, this break that it's trying to do. I don't know if it's going to break or not, because it does not have much volume. Let's see, APDN. APDN might get down to 10 here. It was down to 1017. The old wise one life. AGRX. What is this guy doing? Why are you climbing? 2 million in volume so far. This could be a decent entry. That could have been right there at that 310. Maybe still. Let's throw AGRX up here for now as well. See TLSA coming up a little bit. And Codex, yeah, Codex looks like it might break here soon, guys. 1525 is going to be the breakout area. And it's right here at it. There's a good strong open on this candle if it can push up. Look here, UAVS. Nice little pop up on UAVS so far. Now, I'd say UAVS is going to get stuffed at the 200 day here. But it could make a U-shape back around and then break later. Mind GYI is looking ugly. Very ugly. PDN, it might... So we kind of got a little bit of support building here at 1015 on APDN. Did I say, what was I talking about? Am I tripping? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Am I? Oh, okay, I see what happened. Okay. So it had a... So Codex had to drop off there for a second. From that one candle. That's what I was saying. If it could push up, but it couldn't push. It didn't even get to 1525 yet. Let's see. UAVS coming up to 136 now. Look back on this. 143. 151. And there's a big gap at 151 up to 290. Interesting. If we can see that come up to 150, there's a good possibly a good opportunity there. KLXE. Let's see here. Where's this 50 day at? 50 days at 160. Okay, I'm taking RESI off this. Well, I'm going to leave it on in case it cracks 8. If this happens to crack 8 and like really drop down like 5 or something, it could be a good dead cat bounce. Let's see. Okay. RVP running. Let's take a look at RVP. What's up with RVP? Yeah. Oh, let's see. They just got an $84 million government contract for needles and syringes for mass vaccination campaign. So that just came out 11 minutes ago, that press release, and it's ran $1.60 so far. So you got to put it on the watch list. I mean, they just got a big government contract. That's pretty big news. Not something I want to touch yet. What's the float on this? Let's see. Pretty low float. But if we can see, I'd like to see a pullback down to this 360 area. Something like that to that 9. Yeah, guys, I don't know. APDN looks like it might crack $10. Yeah, it's testing $10 hard right now. There it goes. And since trying to hold a support. But if Mark, you said you're in. I'd be being very careful right now because so far it looks pretty ugly. But yeah, definitely a good call out on Sways on RVP because this was a newer press release. Did it pop up on the Sways scanner? No, it sure didn't. It didn't pop up on the Sways scanner. Yeah, come back down a little bit, man. You're way up here. I don't want to get in this yet. I do like this. I like this being awarded a government contract. But I want to start. Let's see, NMVC. You see he's trying to break. YGY, nothing yet. KXLE, possible U shape. AGRX looks ugly. We'll take AGRX out now. Well, let's see. APDN held up $10. So you might be alright there, Mark. One Life's in at 10.12. You guys might be okay on this. Still a little sketchy for me. I'd like to see it hold up a little bit longer. Because, you know, that was the first test of $10. So it could keep testing, which it looks like it might try to test again here. And there was a lot of people buying it at 10, which is a good sign, but you just don't want to test in 10 too much. We got a nice little reverse fishing rod going on here on RVP. That kind of reverse U-shape. If this guy could come on down. Oh, there you go. Bounce. Let's see, you got, what did it get down to? 10.02. So it tested 10 and got bought right back up to 10.25. It's not too bad. Codex coming back up to this 15.25. Ooh, Codex is revving up. I'm telling you, this is really a pretty good pattern if it can break. If it can test that 15.25, kind of a bull flag or a triangle or a U shape, whatever you want to call it, it's a good day. Oh, there it goes right there as I was talking about it. Just ripped straight up to 15.40. And now that VWAP and 9 are right there at 15 as well. See real quick, MMLP, China, whatever it is. MLND, nothing there that I want to mess with. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I think Codex is looking pretty good. It does got some more resistance at 1566. But if it breaks over 16, then Codex has room up to 18 and then 21. So Codex has a lot of potential here. If it can get some more volume. Let's see, APDN up to 1040. There you go. So you guys have got a little bounce off this so far. FLDM? What is FLDM? It's going straight up. I don't really want nothing to do with that. Nice. Mark already out of APDN. So that's a good little quick run of profit there. RVP dropping down a little bit further. Just come down a little bit further, guy. There you go. All right, Mark. Good job, buddy. Nice quick little win on there. It looks like One Life's getting it too. Up to 1060 so far. So good job, guys. Hey, 35 cents a share of profit's good. One Life's about to kill it there though here. If this breaks through the VWAP. If this breaks through the VWAP, One Life's gonna be doing a little happy dance in a minute. Like I said, I'm just being patient. I'm just waiting, everything out, trying to let some setups occur, let something come to me. I'm not running, diving in anything head first today. I've made that mistake 2-3 Mondays in a row, and I don't want to do it again. Really interested on this guy. All right, guys, I gotta run. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes, and then we'll start looking for a trade. Alright guys, I'm back. So what's happened? APDN. Let's see, RVP. Oh, I like RVP. Coming up to the VWAP now here at 4. So let this candle close in a minute. I'm going to give a chance for this candle to close, and then, yes, that's why I wanted to wait for this candle to close. I didn't want it to drop on me like that. Candle's starting to come back up. I'm going to go here on our, whatever this is, this 390 area. See if this candle can, this next candle close at 4. Ooh, it's coming down a little bit here. Let's see what this candle does. See, I'm in at 396, 150 shares. So, see if this comes up and breaks the VWAP here. See, it's trying to get back up there and test 4. There we go. A little bit of buyers coming in at 395 here. Let's see 4 pop up on the ask. Let's get 4. Let's see what 4 is looking like. I want it to keep on this upward, this little upward path that's going on. Don't want it to, we don't really want it under 390. We want this candle to close above 390. I'd like to see it close above 395. Looking a little ugly here. See, getting bought up at 390, so that's good. Like I said, that's where we want to see it close, or we want this candle to close above 390. Really would like to see this candle close over 395. It's got 2 minutes to do it. Hmm, 390 needs to hold up. Needs some more people buying here. This may drop down. See, the 9 is just about at 380. See, 386. 385 should be some type of support. If it cracks that, I may get out. So I don't want to end up taking a decent, I don't want to take a nasty loss today, basically. See, this candle's got 50 seconds left to get back over 390 and show me a little strength. Let's try in there for a second. It's trying to get back over 390, but it's having some issues. A lot of selling coming through here in this area. It's got 3 seconds. It looks like it's not going to close over 390. It's closing real close to it, though. This candle needs to start coming back up because we're kind of making this little reverse U, and we need to be going up, not down. Yeah, I may have to get out here because it may test. May test that 9 EMA and try to crack, and I don't want it to crack. There we go, starting to pop back up a little bit. Get back over 390. There we go, now it's starting to pop back over 390 a little bit. It's really having a lot of selling here. And I may have to get out here. A lot of selling. A lot of selling. You out on APD in One Life? I'm just trying to see if the 9 is going to hold up, but if 380 starts cracking, I'm going to have to get out. This candle's got a minute and a half to close. Needs to close over 380. KXLE got a pop. There's just not enough buying coming in. There's so much selling on this right now. I'm trying to push back over 390 now out of nowhere. So a little bit of buying starting to come in on this candle. It'd be a good close if it closes over 390 on this candle. Nope, and then a bunch of selling came in again. There's a decent close on that candle though. We're still riding the 9, so as long as we're riding the 9. So 9's up to what, 381 now, 382. ABDN looks like an ugly head and shoulders. So you get back up to 4, RVP. Show me something. Show me something here, RVP. Show me that you like making moves. Break over that VWAP. That's what I like to see. A little VWAP test. So I like that. We're testing this $4 resistance again. Nothing wrong with that. Still getting hung up at $4. Still having some issues breaking. But it's nice to see it get up here and try. I'm trying to keep everything civil right now. I don't want to be talking about the frisk until it shows me the frisk. If it shows me the frisks, then we'll talk about it. But that's what we gotta wait and see. We gotta see if it's got the frisk. I don't even know if it has the frisk yet. That $84 million government contract, though, that's a little bit of frisk for me. That's why I like this place, because of that contract. That's a good contract right there. Government's shelling out all kinds of fake money right now, so why not? So we're still testing that 4. If this candle can close over the VWAP, that would be really strong, but I wasn't really... Ooh, big buyer just came in there at $4. 17,000 shares. Oh, are we getting a little frisky here? Maybe. Do you got a little frisk in you, RVP? You gonna show me a little frisk today? Some selling at 410. See if they get taken out. See, this candle's got 2 minutes to close. If it closes over the VWAP, that would be spectacular. But I'd be happy just to close over 4. That'd be a good close. Now 410's starting to get taken out a little bit. We hit it again. A lot of that selling's gotten taken out. Now it's really getting taken out. Here we go. Show me the frisk, sir. If you wouldn't mind, please show me a little frisk. Could you spare a cup of frisk? Ooh, so coming back down again here. Still getting held up at 410. And we got a minute for this to close. It needs to close a little bit stronger. It needs to get up over 4. It's not ready to show me the frisk yet. So that's what I was worried about. Don't get me excited about the frisk, One Life. Can't be talking about it until the frisk is here, and it's not here yet. Let's see. 40 seconds. Get me into good, nice, strong close over the $4 mark and this VWAP. Oh, a little drop back down, so now I gotta be careful because, woo, it's all over the place right now. Wow, if that's all it had was up to 410, then that's pretty sad. So it couldn't close above the VWAP. So we definitely want to see this candle try to test 4 again and get back above. Right now it's a little sketchy. Yeah, ooh, really sketchy. Coming all the way back down to that 385. Oof. Oh, it's crack. Oh man, what a crack. I'm gonna have to get out of this. I'm trying to give us a second to see if it's gonna pull back up any, because that was a really quick sell-off. See, it's okay, so pull back above the 9. I don't like that though. I don't like that. That killed a lot of momentum off of this. Trying to give it a second, see if it's going to hold up. It's making me real nervous. I don't like it getting down this low. Killed that, absolutely killed that momentum it was building. There's still some buyers coming in at 380, but they're getting taken out. Why is there so much selling going on? We got 3 minutes for this candle to close. This candle needs to get back up over 380 soon, or this is going to drop off. This is going to sell off hard. I don't know if shorters just took a hold of it or what. Or people just sold because it couldn't break the VWAP. It may have been what it was. It couldn't break the VWAP, so people just started selling out of it. And now we're gonna have to build some momentum back up to the VWAP again if it's gonna break. So I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, it's starting to look real sketchy here. Oh yeah, looking real sketchy. I'm gonna have to get out of this. Just crack that 375 area. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out before it drops anymore, because it's probably going to dump. Well, oh well. I gave it a chance. Tried to get it going. $4.15. Why did that hold up as such resistance for? Look back on a 2-year chart. Is something that's, see, 3-year? No. Huh. Don't know. I have no idea why that got hung up right there at 4.15. That just didn't work out. Yeah. Yeah, definitely no clean setups, because I mean that was a nice nice little U shape following the 9. Testing the VWAP again. I mean, it tested it back here, but for some reason getting hung up twice at that 4.15 area. I guess $4 is the, I don't know. I have no idea. It's one of those ones that just don't work out because I don't feel like I did anything wrong on it or anything. Have a great press release. Low float. Decent setup starting to form. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. Just got to eat that loss. Should have locked. I mean, I could have locked in up there, but that just wasn't. That just seemed like it was at least going to try to get above the VWAP and hold, but. I don't know. APDN, let's check it out. You're in at 982. It's a little sketchy because right now, here's the problem. You're on this downtrend. You know, you're below both indicators, the 9 and the VWAP, and you're on a downtrend, and this downtrend's going to continue. Like, it's not going to, like, it's going to be hard for this. This is like a straight down pattern. So right now you basically have bought in this downward channel. So it's very, very sketchy. And you can see there it's already dropped to 954. So I don't know if you're going to get it or not. Until it breaks out of this channel, it's, you know, it's pretty bearish. But yeah, it's going to be real sketchy because at this point, it could just keep selling off. I mean, this could sell off all the way back down to $8. This is why I didn't want to touch APDN, because it was up so high. I mean, $7 up to $13, that's a big rip. And so it can go all the way up. It can also come all the way back down. So you're going to want to be very careful. I mean, you're already down quite a bit. At 982, you're down, what, 25 cents? So, like, I don't know how much risk you're willing to hold this for. Like, you might I don't even know if 950 is going to hold up. I'm looking to see maybe if 950. Well, 950 might hold up. There is some support there. I don't know, man. I don't know what. You kind of got a bad entry. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is kind of a bad entry. RVP selling off. Oh man, Kodak. What is going on right now? Kodak's just cracked, and Kodak was making a nice little slow move up, and then it just cracked and died off. ANIX possibly a big U shape if this can get back over this 220 area. That would be the breakout area, I think. Actually, I'd say 225 or maybe 230. Let's see, where's it at? No, 225. So ANIX, man, my lines are crooked as hell. What the heck's going on here? Here we go. That still looks crooked to me. I can't tell if that's crooked or not. Does that look crooked? Is that crooked? That looks crooked. Try and draw at the bottom of this candle. That still looks crooked to me. Yeah, that's gotta be crooked. I don't know. But anyway, 225. I'm gonna give up on trying to draw on that. 225 is a possible break area there. APDN holding up a little bit. See, KLXE had a decent breakout. Well, actually, it's a pretty good breakout. 140 to 180. Oh, let's see something. 910. Huh. Nice. Capper made a nice U shape. Trying to get back up to that $8 area again. Looks like it's going to try right now. Huh, a lot of stuff started selling off at the same time. I don't know. So what was the SPY doing? Did the SPY... Oh, okay. So that's what it was. The SPY had a big sell-off here from 281. Let's see, what is it at? Almost at 282. We'll basically say 282, and then it sold off all the way down to 281. And it's not that big of a sell-off, but that big red candle was about the same time the RVP cracked. And a couple of these other ones. Yeah. So you see RVP, APDN, Codex. Yeah, Codex 2 about that same time. Right when the SPY had that big pullback. That's when they all had that same pullback. So that's what happened. Because that's the only thing I can see that happened to kill it off like that. Got 975 on APDN. Looks like it's trying to get back above 975 and hold a support. YGY never did anything. NVC nothing. RESI. Yeah, I agree, One Life. There's not much looking good at the moment. See APDN coming back up to that 980 area. So we got some support at 965. Is that what I'm looking at here? That line looks crazy. RVP coming down, making a little step ladder down. Capper, if Capper can break $8 again, it could start moving. Oof, APDN back down. Man, that's such a sketchy area to be on. APDN at TRMT. TLSA coming up. Still slowly creeping up. MLP, a knob. ENOB. So here's the thing, guys. As long as the SPY is being crazy and there's going to be some uncertainty and a lot of volatility, it's going to be tricky to even day trade a lot of stocks. Like, I think the best course of action is just scalping right now. And maybe for the rest, I mean, I know I've been saying it for a week, but I still think that I think we need to just focus on trying to get some little dip buys and scalp plays and get in and out pretty quick. Cuz RVP, I mean, I was up in a little bit of profit, you know. It was up to what, 14, so I was up what, 18 cents. So I mean, that could have been a decent quick little scalp. I just was expecting, you know, for at least to try to move up a little bit. But yeah, it might just have to be, and you might just have to be lock in profits as soon as you get them, you know. That may be what we got to do. I may also just start putting my stop losses a lot closer to, like, once this got up over 4, I could have just put a stop loss at 4 or at 398, and then if it would have cracked, you know, like this, then, you know, I'd have been out, but at least I wouldn't have took a $35 loss out of nowhere. So I'm gonna tighten up. I'm gonna tighten up the rest of this week, and I think I'm just gonna go for little wins. Because this is basically what today is telling me, is that it is absolutely too. Oh, that's a cool thing. I can just make a channel that way. It's actually I don't know what I'm saying. It's too volatile right now in the market. Too volatile, whatever you want to say. In the market right now to try to time these big breakouts consistently, which of course right now we've not really had a huge breakout, because APDN is the top runner, and that's 46%, and that was in pre-market that it made this run. I mean, Capper made a nice move. Capper did move $1, or almost $1. And there it moved 50 cents. I gotta stop ignoring Capper. So it looks like RVP might sell off again here. But yeah, you gotta adapt to the markets. And with the SPY being so sketchy at the moment, like, this area it's testing is a pretty important area. If it drops below this, then it could make another nice huge drop down. QSR. I know you're saying that to One Life, but I'll look at it too. Got a dividend. Was this a quarterly dividend? 50 cents. It was on an uptrend for the corona. Well, let's see now. Started selling off in September, and then the coronavirus really dropped it out down to 25. I don't know what a Tim Hortons is. I've never heard of a Tim Hortons. Listen, the only one that is out of those restaurants that I would be alright with is Popeyes. Burger King is garbage. Burger King has went downhill so bad the past I don't know how many years, but Burger King is absolutely garbage. Tim Hortons, I don't know what it is. Popeyes has got that chicken sandwich I still haven't tried yet, but apparently it's an amazing chicken sandwich. But I do like the uptrend that it's been on for the past 5 years. I like to look at some more of their financials and dig more into it, but I like it's on an uptrend. I like the dividend. You know, it was up to 80 at one point before it sold off. So not too bad. If you look into it a little bit more, see what the financials look like. Now, of course, like it doesn't really matter if I like Burger King or not, but all the Burger Kings around me are never busy. So I don't know how Burger Kings are in Chicago, Daniel, but up here they're not. They're not good. Very few people go to them. So I'm gonna look real quick. Let's see what we got. What's it look like? Okay, they got some profit margin. We got a 28% return on equity. I'm not mad at that. 5.6% return on assets. 2.5 billion in cash. 15 billion in debt. That's a lot of debt, but levered free cash flow 1.2 billion. So no, I haven't tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich. There's the only Popeyes that I know of around here is it's about like I don't know 15 20 minutes away from me. And like where I live, I have all kinds of stuff 5 minutes away from me or 2 minutes away from me. So I don't really ever get out that far. Little white things all over me. Like I'm not ever in the area where that Popeyes is at to try it. And if I am, that Popeyes is usually busy. So one day I will try one. But is it that good? Murder your whole family for that chicken sandwich? Good lord. I'm gonna have to go get one, man. If it's that good, I'm gonna have to try it. I don't know though. I don't know if I want to murder my family over it. You know, that's pretty serious for a chicken sandwich. Seems a bit extreme. Let me get back off his max here. All right, here we go. So if anybody has any questions, suggestions, or ideas, let's get those in. We'll let the stream go for about 19 minutes here. And then all garbage dog foods, that's what you're calling those? I mean, Burger King, I agree with you. Like I said, I don't know about Tim Hortons. Never heard of that. And Popeyes ain't that bad, Daniel B. Popeyes got some good chicken. They got that spicy chicken. I like spicy chicken. I like spicy food, so I can dig it. KLXE starting to try to pop back up a little bit. Oh, it's in Canada? Okay. Gotcha. That's why I'm close as hell to Canada, but apparently we don't have them in Wisconsin, so. I don't know, Daniel B. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, man. Trump's the president, and he's extremely wealthy, and he loves McDonald's, so you know, I I want to agree with you that being wealthy is about being healthy as well. But at the same time, wow, Kofi is serious about this chicken sandwich. I'm going to have to go try one. Good Lord. He's ready to curve. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, Daniel B. You're not wrong. It's definitely not real food. I mean, I agree with you guys. I try not to eat it that much myself. I like to cook and grill out as well, but Trump likes McDonald's, man. You didn't know that? You didn't see all them burgers? Yeah, it is tasty. You didn't see all them McDonald's burgers he had at that one meeting? He like, you know, your argument was that wealthy people don't eat fast food, and that's the only reason I was saying that was that Trump likes those burgers. I'm not arguing the point that it's bad or that it's good or anything. Fast food is terrible for you, and it makes you sluggish and makes your brain work slower. Because if you're healthy body, healthy mind. But at the same time, your argument was specifically that wealthy people don't eat it, which is not true. So, but I know what you were trying to say, and I agree with what you were trying to say. I'm sure Warren Buffett eats. Listen, if you are a 70-something-year-old billionaire, you're going to eat whatever you want to eat. You're not going to. At that point, you've only got like maybe 10, 20 years left at max, unless you're Betty White, who apparently is going to live forever. But, most people don't have that long, especially men. So if you're a 70-something billionaire, eat what you want. Warren Buffett wants to eat McDonald's, let him eat McDonald's. It's going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, younger people, nah. See, RVP is coming back up. RVP, if you do this to me, I swear. No. Yes, Warren Buffett is only earning $100,000 salary because he pays himself that so he can get out of a lot of taxes. That's why I'm pretty sure Betty White's still alive, but that's why uh, Warren Buffett only makes $100K in his salary. Warren Buffett though has access to all the money in the world that he wants. So like like Warren Buffett is not eating McDonald's because he needs to or he has to. He's eating McDonald's because he likes it. If you think Warren Buffett can't eat steak dinners every day, you've lost your mind, Daniel. He just took like what was it a $40 million loss or something like that on America Airlines a month ago or something like that. He is cheap. That is for sure. Hmm. Yeah, RVP is still on a downtrend, but I'm just watching it just because I want to see. You can about see it's almost on a perfect downtrend. But if it breaks it back above $4 again, then it might actually do something. APD and still hasn't sold off. That 960 area is actually held up for a little while now. NIX not doing anything. Codex not doing anything at the moment. YGYI is working on a double bottom right here. Like YGY doesn't have a lot of volume, but if it comes back up to 185, possibly could see it up to 2. If it breaks that VWAP. No, not a lot of volume though. KGX. Oh, this guy. This guy's popping up again. Did HPDN get back up to 10 there for a minute? Yeah, it did. Who was it who got in? AVEO, $0.50 break. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, it's trying. There's not a lot of volume on AVEO though. Maybe could break that. Wasn't it Steve? You said you got it. You got an APDN at 984. No, you're right about that, Sways. This is definitely it's a sketchy day, man. Setup's not working out. Let's see. RVP still trying to slowly climb back up here to $4. Unless it can't hold the 9 up. Yeah, at 10. At 10, you probably should have locked in. Because it didn't break back above. But, I mean, it's still... I don't know. I don't know, man. How many shares are you in? Because it may work out for you. It is... I mean, it finally did find some support down here in this area. Get off here. Oops. It found some, so 950 was some strong support, but I don't know if I'd hold it back down to there again. 960 was some pretty good support too. 20 shares. You see this downtrend. So actually it is above the downtrend now. See if you draw that downtrend line, it is above the downtrend. You're kind of in a tricky area because you're like right between Your entry was right between support and resistance. Because 950, 960 is your bottom support and $10 is your resistance. So you got about 20 cents on each side. I would say if it cracks below that 960 again, I would say you probably want to get out because it'll probably sell off if it does that. And it's kind of got this reverse U type of deal here. This little on this last four candles. You see, it came up. Now it's coming back down. So you really want. You really want. You really want it to stay above 970. Yeah, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's on that downtrend. I mean, it is back up. It is above the downtrend, but that's not saying much. It could easily, drop back down because it's getting hung up at the 9. It needs to get above 10. It needs to get above the 9 EMA, and then you'd be all right. But right now, it's still pretty bearish, and that's what's making me nervous. That's what I'm saying. It could drop off. It's making me nervous for you. Because it very easily could have another big red candle like this and come down to the 200 day. There you go, Kofi. Nice job locking in some profit. Yeah, I mean, it is well, yeah. Yeah, One Life's right. It has been consolidating the last, what? You can see it's in this channel of consolidation here, like One Life's talking about. You got that $10 resistance. I'm just going to draw it right there, 10.05. But you can see that's your channel of consolidation. And out of a channel of consolidation, it either goes up or it drops down real hard. So, looks like it's trying to get back up to 10 now here, maybe. See if it works out for you or not. Definitely some buying coming in right here. Not any big buyers, but a bunch of little buyers are coming in. Looks like it's going to test 10 here. Maybe. A little selling at 9.98. Nope, still couldn't get to 10. Oh, there it goes. Man, $10 popped up on the bid there quick. And it was gone just as quick. But it looks like it might. It's trying. I will day trade them if the FDA approvals have good setups or something, but I'm not gonna buy anything early and swing it into FDA approval because you never know for sure if those stocks are gonna get FDA approval or not. So swinging into them is a gamble. because they can release that FDA approval at any time during the day that it's supposed to be released. And if they release it, at 4 in the morning, and it says that they didn't get approval, that they didn't meet their primary endpoints or something, then it could drop pretty hard, while you're sleeping. So that would be my concern. But yeah, I mean, if they present themselves with volume and got FDA approval and they make a pattern, then yeah, absolutely, I'll trade them. But I'm not going to do it early. I'm definitely not going to jump in early on any of those. Man, I don't know, Steven. You got yourself in a bit of a pickle on this. But it might work out for you on this. Like, it's hard to say because until it gets out of this channel and does something one way or the other, it's just going to keep going sideways. That's the thing with entries, and why I've been trying to buy it kind of support areas or close to. Like RVP was a little bit higher up. Where'd I get in at? 396. I got in, I think, right here. Yeah, I let that candle close, and I got in here when I thought it was going to keep coming back up, but I could have bought a little closer. I could have waited a little bit longer and bought a little closer to the 9 and that 385 area, 380. And that would have been a lot better entry, because if I'd have got it at 382 or something, that's up to 10, 15. So that would have been like 25 cents. That would have been enough to really do a decent scalp. But it looks like it might work out for you. It's trying to break over 10 now. But it takes time. It takes time and practice of trying to fill things out and get a good entry. Because, I mean, you got in on this big drop, I'm assuming. But that's the thing about buying in the big drop. You kind of got to wait until the end of the big drop and wait for some support to show itself. And then you could have got in at like 973 or something. If you got in at 973, it's not as bad holding down to 960. But you'll get it. It looks like it's going to work out for you, though. It's really trying to break this channel right now. It's still struggling with it, but if enough volume comes in, it could break out of this channel and start climbing back up. I think you got to see it over $10.10 though. And you also could lock in here, It might not be much profit, but you could lock in at this $10 area. And that would be, making an... Oh yeah, well that's the thing with market orders. Sometimes, if the stock is really volatile and it's jumping around in the prices, you might get filled a little higher than you like. So I understand that. I've had that happen to me plenty of times. So yeah, that's not. So you did. I mean, you're doing. That wasn't bad then. If you tried to get in at 372, see, like, what I would probably look at in the future is when you see something big dropping like that and you're trying to get an entry around one of these support areas, maybe just throw in a limit order, just pop in a limit order there, like right above that support, and then maybe you get filled on that limit order. Because you don't really have to market order in to plays when you're buying that support. like the reason I like to market is usually to try to catch momentum. But I mean, I'll still try to buy market order in at support. But sometimes you'll see me throw a little stop in, a little limit order in there, and see if this works out for you. A lot of selling at 10:08. On the 10, oh, there you go. Now it's starting to move for you a little bit. So it's starting to break above that channel, but you still you got 55 seconds left for this candle to close above the channel. So it needs to close above 10:05. You got 45 seconds for it to close above 10:05. Because if it drops back below 10:05, then it'll be back in the channel. So you want to make sure that it's going to break over the channel. Looks like it's going to though. I mean, for a price target, I would say 1050. If it can break, if it can hold above this channel, 1050 would be a decent area, because then you know it's 70 cents a share, which is pretty good. Because if you had $1,000 shares of this, that'd be $700. So good close on that candle. So yeah, maybe see if it can get to 1050. At this point, in any case, just because we have been seeing wacky things today, I would probably maybe either. I might would put a stop loss, maybe. Hmm. Daniel, he can ask questions. That's what the live stream is for, so new traders can ask questions. Like he'll get it. We're not holding his hand and telling him when to trade it and stuff. We're just giving him, a little advice to his question. Calm down, Daniel B. Go eat a Popeyes chicken sandwich, man. You're acting crazy right now. That's the whole reason I do these live streams, is so people can ask questions. New traders, they'll learn. It's good they're asking questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, you a-hole. Calm down. Like he's not. He might not have a profit target, but right now this trade is working out for him. So exactly, there you go. Satoshi gets it. Daniel B, you're such a Scrooge, man. You're like the Scrooge. All these kids on my lawn asking all these questions and wanting my money, blah, 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 eating chicken sandwiches. Why, Keith? That's my question. Why? Why are you trading on Fidelity but using Thinkorswim? Calm down, Dan. You're acting crazy. Like, is there a reason? Um, is there a reason why that you're doing that? Like, I'm not trying to be an a-hole about it. I'm just wondering why you would be doing that. Cause like if you're using Thinkorswim and you have the ability to use Thinkorswim, then just use Thinkorswim. You know. It's going to be a lot easier for you than switching back from Fidelity and Thinkorswim and doing all that. Because some stocks you got to move fast on. You know, sometimes I'm sitting here with my hand on the trigger, and if I got to switch back and forth from another platform. Okay. Well, I didn't know maybe if there was maybe, you know, you got a family member or something that works at Fidelity and you get some kind of special deal or something. I don't know. You know, maybe you had a good answer to that question. So I was just asking just to see. Daniel B. Daniel B. Look at you, man. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Daniel B, man, you got some issues today. Yeah, exactly. Satoshi said it very well. Pick one broker, don't overcomplicate things. When you overcomplicate, like day trading is complicated enough, so don't make things more complicated than they need to be. You know, you want to simplify it as much as possible. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Anytime. Wow, Daniel B, what's wrong with you today, buddy? Come on, man. Steven, at this point, let's see, you're at 1044. Still didn't get quite to 1050. But I mean, it is above the 9 right now. I would say think about 1050, maybe 1070, see if it breaks the VWAP. I am using Thinkorswim. This was TD Ameritrade's platform. And they sold it to Charles Schwab, but I think Charles Schwab doesn't have it ready to do anything with. TD Ameritrade's still handling it, so I think you got to sign up through the TD Ameritrade website for the platform. But the great thing about Thinkorswim is it's the free platform and it's commission-free trading, except for OTC stocks. So it's a pretty decent. I mean, for a free platform, it's a good platform. And then, like every once in a while, there might be some issues with Thinkorswim. I know last week I had a couple of days where my level 2 was not working as good as it normally does. It wasn't lining up with the time and sales and the charts. Actually got me into a little trouble, but for the most part, Thinkorswim works pretty well. And it's got everything you need. It's got all types of different ways to scan, so you can scan for stocks. You can have your scanners over here on the side so you can see the different stocks. And if you have, if you need some help setting it up, I have a video for setting Thinkorswim up that I did recently that will get you to where your Thinkorswim looks like similar to mine, and then you can change it from there however you want to. But go if you do decide to switch to Thinkorswim, or you're looking to open a new brokerage account and wanting a platform, then you can go and hop on that video, and I'll walk you step by step on how to set it all up. So I want to see. I want to see if APDN is going to work out for Steven, if he can get some more, unless he locked in already. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. I'd just be careful on this, Steven. I mean, at this point you're above the 9, so as long as the 9 EMA holds up, you can continue to hold it. But if it starts dropping back below the 9 again, then it'll probably drop back in this channel and be in that channel for a while. And then it could sell off again. It could sell off or keep coming back up. So I mean, that'd be my plan on this right now, unless you already locked in, which wouldn't have been a terrible idea. But I'll see the 9 starting to crack here. 10's starting to crack. Let's see. Okay, held up. Got some buyers coming in there at 10. So yeah, as long as the 9 EMA holds up, you can just hold it. You know, see if it gets back up to that VWAP. Yeah, you're still in. Yeah, so I would just that's all I do, man. I just make sure the 9 EMA is holding up. If the 9 EMA doesn't hold up, get out, lock in a little bit, of something. You know, a little bit of profit's better than nothing. Cause see here, if it drops down to where if it doesn't hold up $10, let's see if it gets back above here. There you go. So it's trying to get back above. ONVO. Let's take a look at it. Not a lot of volume on it yet. It is above all indicators at the moment. It's above this. It had some really strong resistance right here in this 42-cent area. That should be pretty strong support. But not a lot of volume on it. AHPI. Let's take a look at AHPI. Oh yeah, AHPI has made a nice move so far today. It's got a lot of resistance ahead of it, though. It's kind of in no man's land. What's the SPY doing? Let's take a look at the SPY. The SPY is holding up. I'd like to see the SPY close over 280 today. Yeah, I mean, it's not... Let me go back to ONVO. I didn't really look at it that long. See, what was it? ONVO. $0.50 is going to be another pretty strong resistance area, which is not that far from. Ooh, it's kind of barcodey. Yeah, my concern is this barcode. This looks like it's doing nothing but being traded by algorithms. So I would be pretty cautious on this. I mean, it could... It's so barcodey. I don't like the barcodiness of this. The last 5 days has been barcodey. Yeah, you can actually it's been barcodey for a while. You can see it on these candles. So I mean, maybe it doesn't have volume though. I don't know if it's algorithm or just it doesn't have volume, but the fact that it came up multiple times and hit perfectly right here at this area and made this like perfect little square. Like that just looks like algorithm trading to me. But, I mean, it is above all indicators. It's something to watch. I would just be concerned about that algorithm trading, but it needs some volume. But, you know, maybe. Maybe. Alright, guys. I think we can call it a day here if nobody else has any questions. We will be back tomorrow morning. Try to nail something tomorrow. Today was a little bit crazy, a little bit wild to start off the day, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. And I just want to see where the SPY holds up today, if it can stay above 280 or if it drops below that, because I think if it drops below 280 again, it's probably going to sell off pretty hard. We'll probably come back down to this 260 area. Yeah, I can see us coming back down in that 260 area. And then if that cracks, we'll come all the way back down to this 234 area. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? You know, we could be finding a bottom right here at this 280, and it could U-shape around for the whole week, and then next week it could jump back above 300. Who knows? There's no telling. Alright, guys. Appreciate everybody joining me today, as always. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do portfolio power up, because I don't really have a guess, but yeah, no problem, guys. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy. Apparently, I've got to go get a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Alright, guys. Until next time. If I can end the stream.